I think the British festivals have a place in my heart because I started doing those Glastonbury, Reading, Donington, and having been a system engineer for British sound companies at those festivals and then going back years later and mixing at them. There's just something about the mud and the rain that I kind of like. That's a festival for me, I think we're spoiled in America with the, 90-degree sunshine in the summer festival, or most of the summer festivals anyway. Festivals are just fantastic. They're just great. Everything about them is great. You know what? I can't put my finger on what, because they're all different at the time. Italy's great at the time I'm there, and then I go somewhere else, and that's great. And it's all for different reasons. And I keep very open-minded about where I go. There's always something new to see, and it's always interesting. I mean, it's just always interesting to travel there and just taking those experiences. The music, of course, changes, and I believe that's always on a cycle of what's popular and comes and goes. I think from an engineer standpoint, you have to be willing and open to the current trends of music. And I don't want to get stuck in a genre of being, he just does pop music or he just does rock music. No, music's music to me. I can mix anything, make it good, So we have all these tools and we have the technology, which I have to embrace because that's the business I'm in. The technology changes all the time. I'm happy to try anything once. I tend to kind of be a little bit stuck in my ways, and that's only because at the end of the day, someone's paying me for a result and not to be experimenting. So, studios like this, I can bring a live console in here and mix Pro Tools session. That's where I can experiment. But I do think it's important to try the technology, and it's just got so much easier for us in the last 10 years. Yeah, I think it's an enhancement. I don't think it's a crutch for some people. It should, for the bands I've worked with over the last few years, it's just been an enhancement. You could switch the tracks off and it'd still be that band playing, which is, that's fine for them. But then there's the pop acts that rely heavily on the tracks, and that's fine for them. It's just whatever works for the artist, really. And there's no rules, there's no right and there's no wrong. I could always, if I didn't like it, not work for that band because I didn't like it. But you know what? A mixing desk is always going to be a mixing desk, and effects are always going to be effects, and musicians are still going to play music. So I don't think it's going to change that much as far as what sound engineers do. We've still got to mix a show. I'm curious to see new music. I love it when I see new bands and new exciting material coming out. I think it's exciting. I'm not sure what you mean by 3D audio, but surround sound audio was really interesting then for a minute a few years ago, and it never really took off as I thought it would, purely because the consumer products just made it too complicated for the consumer. And even I'd look at the consumer product and go, geez, how does this, it's like, so there was no normal normal way of setting that stuff up. If the way you listen to it became really easy and normal, then I think it would be really exciting. But you know what? You go and listen to a gig in an arena, it's 3D. Yeah. It just is.